So it's Wednesday, the 26th of July, and it's 8 o'clock in the evening. Our charcoal broiler is going out on the patio. Chris is keeping it going for us. We're going to have a big steak fry tonight. And as soon as the boys come home, they're all out goofing around. Baseball season is over. Football season is starting, and they're all out playing football and getting ready for the coming season. We just got back from London, England, and I'm still on leave, and I will be until Monday morning. And we're going to tell you all about our trip to London, in which we took all the kids and spent 8 days. We left here a week ago Monday, and went in the car over to Belgium, and the first night we spent in a town called Vernay, Belgium, which is close to Ostend, Belgium, and Dunkirk, France. And we stayed in a little couple of rooms above a cafe there because it was real crowded, a lot of tourists, and it was nice, not too expensive, and kind of a little quaint place, a little town that we walked around in that evening and explored old ancient churches, and it was pretty interesting. Then the next morning we got up and went on into France, went through Dunkirk, visited some of the memorials there, went on to Calais, France, where we left the car, and got on board a ferry boat that crosses the English Channel. And it's a pretty big boat. It's something like an ocean liner, in fact. It had many decks and restaurants and bars, and it was pretty nice. Kids really enjoyed it. In fact, we all did. And it wasn't crowded at all, and the weather was real nice. We crossed the English Channel and landed in Dover, England, with the white cliffs of Dover and all. We took movies and everything. Took us about, I guess about 2 hours to make the crossing. And got off, and yeah, we caught a bus, sort of what they call a touring coach, from Dover on into London, and it was really nice. It was a 3-hour drive. It took sort of a long time, but we toured through the English countryside. It was very interesting. Got into London, went to the Columbia Club by cab, and they arranged for us to get a hotel. We stayed at the Edward Hotel. Had to get 3 rooms. We couldn't get 1 room for 6, but we got 3 rooms for 2 each. And Diane and I stayed in one, Chris and Danny in one, and Steve and John in one. We were all on different floors, but we were in the same hotel. And that night we went down, took the subway on into downtown London, and went to Piccadilly Circus and saw the sights down there, and ate in Mr. Fogg's restaurant, which I knew the kids would like. Diane and I had been there before. It's a very Americanish restaurant with American-type hamburgers and all, and the kids really enjoyed it. First American-type restaurant they've been in since they left the States. And that had been a long day, so after that we went back to the hotel and hit the sack early. And the next morning we had a lot of things to do. We had to get up and walk through Hyde Park, which wasn't too far from our hotel. It's probably about 3 blocks from where we stayed. Walked through that to Buckingham Palace and watched the changing of the guards, and then walked down to Westminster Abbey, where we went through that. Got on a riverboat and took the cruise up to the Tower of London. That was an all-day experience for us, and there was lots to see for the kids.